Describe your time thus far with the CCC in one word, and why did you choose that word?
Mm, important. The CCC is important. And why did I choose it? Truth, I would have been lost without the experience. Just lost. Look at the interactions that you've had with our children this summer. Just multiply that by 26. That's what I've had. I've had 26 summers of laughing and aggravation and triumphs and learning wonderful music and being teased. That's just so it's so much fun when a child that you love knows you well enough to take a shot at you and tease you about something. It's the best. So for me, it was the CCC is everything.
Do you think that was part of the reason why you decided to leave Swarthmore to be with the course full time?
There was a 5-year period when it was too difficult for me to do both, when the choir became too big and it became too important to me. When I was with the college for the first 10 years, the college course was life and death. Making that music and getting those pieces right, that was everything. Man, I would stare at that music for hours and just sing everybody's part and memorize and think about the articulation for every phrase. I just never stopped obsessing about how that music was supposed to go. While I still love music, the CCC is primarily not about music making, and I couldn't maintain that level of intensity with the college chorus.
So more focused on the CCC again, and it's what you think the impact has been locally and then nationally as well.
We know that our families are proud of their children when parents and grandparents watch their children on stage. We know that the college community is proud and delighted knowing that they are part of the CCC success. Not only did it grow up on campus, but the campus nurtured us in a way. And residents from Chester that work on the campus were particularly proud to see Chester children on campus. There are lots of folks that we sing for that either don't know Black folks well or don't know Black folks at all. Then the way that they have learned is either through study or through the way that the media have been portraying Black folks, right? The children, are just as capable of being excellent, of being wonderful, of being funny as suburban white kids. But not enough Americans have that experience. If they don't forget that we are Black people making this music and making them feel so wonderful, they at least have the experience, they've at least experienced having an hour where they trust folks that they do not know, that do not look like them. We are a local organization. It's our job to help people in Swarthmore be better citizens, to help people in Delaware County understand that there are Black children who, given the right resources, will grow up to be just as accomplished and beautiful as many of the children in the United States that have the resources that they need. I was just a professional musician. I thought I was passing through, and for whatever reason, I got this impulse to go into Chester. Really, it was all about me when I started with these kids. And they saved my life. So I wish I could show you my CCC tattoo, but there you go. Here's something people don't know about the CCC. There it is.
Oh, wow.
That's a baby dragon, because dragons are mythical, magical creatures and are very, very powerful. And it's a baby dragon for the kids. And that was the CCC.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for
Right.
everything.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome. Bye, Maya. Bye, Hannah.
Not the best, but I'm glad what we are able to do so far.
Okay. Science, you've been doing the science too?
Yep.
Good.
Science. I've been doing my vocal lessons along.
What do you think?
I loved it.
Okay.
I thought it was very innovative,
Okay.
and I thought that they made so much deeper connection on the Zoom.
Okay.
So I think it supplemented very, very well.
Good. Now you're going to Miss Jerry. There she is, star of our day. The infamous red bags we've been delivering. Thank you, Doreen. All right, we'll see you at the next stop.
If you could describe your time thus far with the CCC in one word, what would it be?
It's amazing working with the children, watching them grow, and meeting the families, and just with this going on with the virtual thing going on, it was really different this time, and the parents really and the kids really appreciated everything that we did for them, coming out and delivering whatever happens out here in the world. John's still going to try to do what he can do to keep the kids together. So we're here to back him up to do what we need to do. As long as John always say, Jerry, you're going to be here, later on down the road when we get this age and whatnot. I said, John, as long as I'm not in a wheelchair, I'm here for you.
I would say fulfilling. There's a lot of jobs where you do things and it's just jobs, but this job you do and you know that you're affecting people's lives, and not just the kids' lives like Jerry and Doreen, and it's uplifting too. So fulfilling, you get something from it.
Can you describe each of your job roles and what you do on the daily or the weekly with the CCC?
Would get up, get our vans together, have our schedules for each day where we participate, going to the schools, going to the houses, picking up the kids, getting them here for their rehearsal time, the time for their, they have math, they have voice.
And with Jerry and Doreen's help, it's just moving the program, like getting the kids here from Chester to Swarthmore's campus. They rehearse across the street, so I work with them just to make the vans move. And the other things that I do, I call parents, I contact parents, I contact schools, I pay bills.
So it really wouldn't happen without you guys.
No.
And I know it's not completely over yet, but reflecting on this summer and the changes that had to take place because of the whole pandemic situation.
It's like one close family, So that was like hard. It's not like being able to see your family.
Yeah.
So that's what that was. That was hard. That was really hard.
Yeah.
And it was hard for the kids as well. They really like, when are we coming back? We don't know. So it was hard.
You just miss the smiles. It was just, as much as noisy as it is sometimes, and 3 o'clock when they're all going, it's like, oh my God, I really missed that.
Yes,
I wish
we
I
all
heard
did.
some noise this summer.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't make beautiful noise this summer, and it was sad.
Do you have a favorite memory or favorite moments that with either the children or the families of the CCC in all of your 15 years?
So when I first started, I don't know if you remember Marquise?
Yes.
Well, we're in the Lang Music Building. You guys know Lang, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable acoustics. And I was in my office and the kids were all in their classes, so it was quiet. And I heard this voice coming from the top. and it was angelic. Because just the way, I mean, he had a great voice, but just the way. And I came out of my offices and it was him just singing.
What you want people, other students, families in Swarthmore or beyond, like what you want them to know about the CCC.
What amazes me is that the oldest kids can sing Italian, they can sing the Requiem, they can sing the Messiah, which we couldn't sing. And then they can do Beatles, and they can do Elton John, and they could do the repertoire and the difference. And then just what Sean does with the little ones. I mean, the little ones aren't here. When they first start their first concert, they've only been here 5 weeks.
Exactly.
And what he gets out of them and how they all sing together, it's amazing.
I always talk about them because I'm aware. So you have to see these kids. They are really amazing, very talented.